Hello, all the Kingsmen. Welcome to another Friday assessment. Yes, come on in, all the Kingsmen. I'm excited. Why? Because you have pressed your way through another week. You press your way through another Friday. You press your way to another Friday assessment. You said, I'm getting in this mirror and I am going to be better than I was yesterday, better than I was last week, better than I was last month, last year, because I am pressing. Excuse me, I'm pressing into purpose and I am pressing into destiny. Glory be to God. We thank you all once again, all the King's men, that you have decided to stop by and fellowship with all the King's men. You have decided to do the Friday assessment. You have decided that I'm not going to settle. That's what we have to stop doing as men. We have to stop settling for what the world says and come up a little higher to what God has said. We got to come up a little higher to God's standards. We got to set the bar a little higher, all the King's men. Yes, all the King's men. We have to stop operating by what we see, and we got to operate by faith. I hope you heard that. I really do. You got to stop operating by what you see, because it's oftentimes that when you start going alone, or when things start to fall off, or people start to fall off, you start to wonder, am I going the right way? But it says narrow is the way, wide is the gate. That means that the narrow way, you're not going to find many people on the narrow way. That's the path of integrity. That's the path of character. That's the challenging path. That's the path that nobody wants to take, because it's the path that's going to cause you to grow. It's the path that's going to be the greatest reward. Wide is the gate. Look, many people want to go the way that everybody else is going, because they feel that that's the thing that's popping at that time. That's the easiest thing. That's the thing that I could reach. But you got the press. You got to press beyond what you see and operate by faith, because when you move by faith, that means that you're going to see what you saw, and you are going to saw what you see. What does that mean? That means that you receive the word by faith, and by faith you believe that word, and by faith you're going to live by that word, because you're saying that I'm not going to be moved by every wind and doctrine. I'm not going to be moved by every fad that comes along. Just because the crowd, they start to make the adjustments over there, you're going to say, okay, I remember Romans 12:2 told me, don't be conformed to the world, but be transformed by the renewing of my mind. So therefore I'm going to be transformed. So therefore the word is going to conform to whatever is going on. I am going to be transformed by the truth, by the word of God. I'm going to be transformed and live by faith. Look, everybody has faith in something. And so I don't want you to get mixed up in faith, faith this, faith over that faith. No, everybody has faith in something. Your faith has to be grounded in God. Your faith has to be grounded in faith. Your faith has to be grounded in, yes, I said your faith has to be grounded in faith. Your faith has to be grounded in what you know that you were told. It's grounded in the faith that I believe what I heard. It's grounded in the faith that I know without a shadow of a doubt, this is where I am supposed to be. Because when the challenging times come, when you start to see things that look contrary, you said, I'm not getting caught up by the things that I see, because yes, it looks contrary, but yet it's part of the process. I'm just going to go through this by faith. I'm going to go through it by faith. Look. That's where you can't get caught up. You can't, yes, things are going to look, and things are going to intertwine. But guess what? When they intertwine, you're going to go a little further than everybody else. You're going to go a little further than everybody else. And that's when people are going to start to fall off, because they cannot handle the pressure, because they don't have the purpose. They don't understand the purpose. They're going to wonder, why is it going on? This is good enough. Everybody is starting to turn right, or everybody is starting to turn left, but yet they didn't see what you saw. You said, I'm going to saw what I see. And you start to understand that everybody is falling off and the reward is up ahead. Everybody is turning right and turning left and don't realize the reward is up ahead. They don't realize that where they're going, that thing has a dead end, but where I'm going, it's leading me into purpose. It's leading me into a greater life. That's what this thing is all about. It's about life, and it's about living to live again. It's about living on purpose. It's about living in purpose, and it's living out purpose, all the king's men. That's what I want you to do today. That's why I want you in that mirror. That's why I want you doing that Friday assessment. I don't want you to get caught up in what everybody else is doing. Yes, they may look. You can't get caught up in the appearance of success. The appearance of success, because the appearance of success is measured by man. But success is measured by the call. Success, you got to look at success. Am I doing what God called me to do? That's your successful life. That's where your success is measured in. It's not measured in the dollars, because you can have a minimal amount of dollars and still have success in a certain area because of the knowledge, the wisdom, and understanding that God has poured on inside of you. Then you can have a greater measure of even what the world sees as a level of success, but yet you're doing the greater call. You're calling, you're answered the call to do what God has called you to do. So therefore, that the world wants to measure it by the material things, by the dollar. But we're measuring it by what did God say? Am I doing what God says? Am I advancing the kingdom? Am I advancing the assignment? All the kings, that's all I'm talking about today. Are you on assignment? We got to live by faith and not by sight. Don't get caught up in those things. Glory be to God. So all the kings, men, I thank you once again for stopping by. I'm excited that you stopped by. My prayer today is something that was said have tremendously blessed your life. Something that was said have set you on fire. Said, I reignite my fire and I am going to continue on this upward trajectory. Yes, things have came at me. It came to detour me. It came to just say, stop right where you are. But today, this word is encourage me that I'm going to see what I saw and saw what I see. All the king's men, thank you once again for stopping by. Remember to like, tag, share, drop a line. Let me know what's going on. All the king's men, my prayer today is you have a blessed day, blessed weekend, and a blessed week to come. Till next time, be blessed.